Yeah, IS finally decided to give us new units, but they're not as hyped as we thought, or are they? What? Selgi says Black Luna? Oh my god. What's up, boys and girls? This is your man Shawl coming at you with another video, and today we're going to discuss the new 4 units that have been revealed by IS today, and 3 of them are actually summonable in the upcoming banner that starts tomorrow. So the question emerges, are they even worth summoning, or should you rather just keep your orbs for another thing? Because as we all do know, there are some big things coming our way for this game as the first anniversary approaches. So let's have a look at all the units first, just to see how good they really are, what are their kits, and yeah, if you actually need them. And then at the end of the video, we will have a discussion round to finally answer the question if they are worth or if you can just skip the banner. Let's have a look, beginning with the new bold guy, which is actually Blue Mage, and his name is Oliver. So yeah, the first big difference between all the other 3 characters and Oliver is the fact that Oliver is a free-to-play unit. He can be obtained by completing his own new Grand Hero battle, which is super nice, guys. Having a new content, which is actually a new grand battle, and that's what I always like, just having new content. And Oliver comes to you as a 4-star or 3-star, and you can just upgrade him as you can do with all the other characters in the game. And let's have a look at his stats. His HP is quite high with 42, and it's okay, but surely there are other units like a Hector or so that can just easily outdate him with HP, so its HP is decent. His attack is pretty okay. I love the attack of 32, and with skills and its weapon, he's easily getting a huge amount of attack going. His speed is not looking so good. I mean, 20 with few skills, it might push it a little bit, but I think this is his optimal bane to just get rid of the speed. And his defense and res are looking fine for me. And obviously he's a mage, so his resistance is kinda high compared to his defense. But with the right twerking, I really think that he is going to have great defensive stats as well. So overall, a pretty cool unit. The only thing I'm missing for Oliver right now is the fact that I couldn't find a release of his skill set that he comes with as, yeah, at the day this video was actually recorded. So maybe if you're looking or watching this video, just if you have some new information, just let me know in the comment section down below, as it might just help out others as well. And now let's proceed to the second unit, and the second unit is actually the first summonable and therefore pay-to-play unit. So let's see what she can do. The first pay-to-play unit over the new banner is Micaiah, and she's voiced by the voice actress of Ash Ketchum from the Pokemon games, which is Veronica Taylor. And it's pretty nice that Nintendo got to convince her doing that, because I really love that some famous voice actors are actually hopping in the game and supporting it, which is pretty nice. But now let's just have a look at her skill set. So her HP is actually average, and attack is looking really good with a base stat of 35, and adding this to her weapon might or skills, she can easily push for the limit of 50 attack, which is insane, making her a really competent blue attacker for arena or other modes. And you also have a decent speed stat of 28, which is just reaching the 35 limit, which is the magical number of speed in this game, easily if you just add it up with a few skills that are actually supporting speed. So yeah, a boon in speed would also be good here in that given situation. Her defensive stat is kinda meh with 18, it can easily be ignored and is the optimal bane for her. Resistance is looking pretty good with 35. It can easily get pushed over 40, and given the fact that she is a range attacker, she really appreciates that needed bulk to compete against other distance attackers or just to do her job, which is basically just getting rid of the blue and red units on the opponent's team. Her skills that she can learn at 5-star rarity are distant defense 3, which is pretty good, giving her just the upper advantage in that distant fight against other distant attackers. She has guard 3, which is also pretty nice, and the drive attack is just perfect for her kit. Then she comes with the Thani weapon, which has an insanely long text to it, but it's actually a pretty good weapon that is just further boosting her job. And she comes also with the assistant skill, which is Sacrifice. So all in all, a pretty good blue unit that is just competing with all the other top attackers in that pool. Next up is Zephyr. He is actually a colorless unit, and it is really good that IS decided to actually boost colorless units by implementing Zephyr in the game, because he stands just over all the other colorless units, especially assassins, and we will have a look at why that is so. Starting with his HP is 39, can easily be going over 40, which is pretty okay. His attack is 36, so with boost and weapon it goes over 40 and all of that. Seeing an assassin with powerful attack is actually something that we need in the game. His speed is 33, so his speed is insanely high, and that is his war stat, so just combine it with skills and with an upgraded weapon or dagger, which can easily be done with weapon refinery, and you have a monster that is just outspeeding everything. Defense is 22 and resistance is 21, not too bad, but not the top of the top. So he's average in defensive stats, but that's okay because he mainly wanna be debuffing the enemy and just attacking enemies to death. His skills are Life and Death 3, which I love already on this kit. It just helps him attacking other units and get scoring for you in the arena, for example. His other C slot is Spur Attack or Spur Defense, which is pretty good, giving him just the upper advantage even further by boosting his attack or his speed just by a lot of, by +3 I would say, and not only his own speed, but also the speed of his allies. So yeah, Pesche is his weapon of choice that he comes with, and it's a weapon that is pretty good because they're insanely good daggers, and on top of that it comes with a nice effect of debuffing, which is all that Zephyr really wants to have. His special is Glimmer, which I do enjoy, but I think maybe there are some other specials that are suiting his case better. So without further ado, just let's hop to the last unit of this new pool. The last new hero in this new pool of the Radiant Dawn banner, which is also a summonable character, is Zalgirs, and as you already mentioned maybe, by his armor, he might be the Black Knight that we already get, and it's pretty convincing that he is the same person, given the fact that Zalgirs comes with Black Luna, and Black Luna is an insanely crazy special attack that lets you obliterate enemies because it grants a -80% defense and resistance on the enemy that is being attacked. Zalgirs has a lot going for him, and let's just hop into his stats. HP is 46, so his HP is insanely high given the fact that he might be a tank unit. He's also a red unit, and which is pretty good, and I will come back to that in a second. But his HP is really high, pushing and scratching the 50 mark, and with skills and weapon you can easily achieve that. His attack is 36, which is also pretty good for a tank unit, and with his weapon he's easily having a decent attack, and I think he's going to be really good. His speed is 33, which is absurd to me given the fact that he is just an armored unit, and armored units shouldn't be that speedy, but he is, and I'm really eager to see what people will do with him in the arena. His defensive stat is 38, which is also insanely high, and his resistance is 21, which is decent. Decent, not too good, but not bad at all either. So he's going to be, for me, the most valuable character on this new banner. I think he's going to do a great job for all the people that will get him, and I hope I will get this guy too, because I mean, he has Black Lunar. Do I need to say more? I do not think so. So now we have just evaluated all the units, and let's see if you should pull on this banner or if you just should skip it. So guys, after having reviewed all of the new units, the last question remains: should you pull on this banner or should you just skip it, given the fact that there are some things coming our way? There's the anniversary banner, which might drop around February 3rd, and there's also a legendary banner with 8% drop chance of 5 stars at the end of January. And yeah, so the answer is, should you summon? It's both a yes and a no at the same time for me, because if you are free to play, I would definitely consider not dropping all of your orbs in this new banner. You can definitely try to get at least one of the new units, because they seem to have a really high BST, and they're just the definition of the power creep that is going on in Fire Emblem Heroes at the moment, because they have ridiculously high stats. And yes, but don't go all in, guys. Just keep something as a little reserve for the new upcoming banners. For all of you pay-to-play players, I would say yes, grab some cash, don't overdo it, guys. That's not worth it, it's just a game, but just try your luck to get just some summons done, and if you have these units, I think they will serve you just fine in the arena play. For me, that means that I will definitely try my luck with this banner, but that's because I have gathered some orbs to spend on this, and I plan on spending other orbs during the anniversary campaign that will hopefully follow this trend. So yeah, that was me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have some questions or some things to say, just let me know in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. That would just help me out, and that would help you finding my new content. I'm Shawl, and I'm out. See ya.